Today we're out in Utah with a new Nissan Frontier, and we're going to be doing a quick towing test. This is a 5,700 pound boat and trailer, and we're just going to do a quick drive route, see how it feels. We're at altitude about 6,000 feet up here in the mountains, so we don't have all 310 horsepower to utilize, but should still get a decent amount of power. 3.8 liter V6, 9-speed automatic transmission, 281 pound-feet of torque. We've got Eric in the passenger seat from Nissan. He's got a great cowboy hat. I have one very similar, except I didn't pack it in my bag this week, which I'm regretting, but that's okay.
We sent you the memo. You should have done the memo about the cowboy hats.
So what is the towing capacity of the Pro-4X? It's around 6,700 pounds, right?
6,720, yeah.
6,720, okay, perfect, cool. So 5,700 should be no problem.
Yeah, doable, absolutely, yeah, very doable. So if you don't mind, on the left side of the steering wheel, there's a tow mode button.
Oh yeah, I have not even...
So go and hit that, and it should light up tow on the left instrument cluster there. Perfect.
Got it.
You're good to go.
Does that just change the throttle mapping, give you a little bit more
It does in the
power on
transmission
tipping?
as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed in this Frontier today is just how quiet it is on the inside. Over that bumpy section, no rattle from the tow hitch.
Absolutely.
Hitting the bump stops on the off-road course, not a lot of intrusion from the frame or suspension components or bump stops.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, it is remarkably quiet. So we'll be on this for about a mile or so, and then you're going to hang a right at the stoplight.
Cool.
That's when we'll be out on the highway. We can really get it up to 65, 70 miles an hour kind of deal.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, tow mode's keeping the revs nice and high.
Absolutely.
We're just cruising here. We're not trying to go too fast. 40 miles an hour. We'll downshift a few gears down hills, looks like it.
I do love tow mode for that, because obviously here in Utah, you're familiar with that route coming off of the resort. It's pretty decent grade.
It is, yeah.
And coming down that hill, the tow mode certainly helps engine brake and really manage speed very well. And the minute you that you want it to shift to the next gear, just a little touch of the gas, kind of get it to shift to that next gear. And the minute you apply the brake again, it then goes down a gear, drops down a gear, so it starts braking for you again. So
that's nice. Yeah, totally different character to the transmission.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, we don't have hills in Michigan. I don't know what that's like.
We don't have too many in Tennessee either, only in certain parts. But
you have to try tow mode while not towing a trailer to see how it kind of acts on these, back roads. Tried it. Kind of play with it as a sport mode.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because there's really no drive modes in this Frontier. You just get in and go. And
right. So obviously you can manually shift.
Yep.
But you're right. There's no drive modes unless you consider, the different, powertrain modes here, the two-wheel drive, 4-high, 4-low, which hopefully you got to experience, on the off-road course.
Yeah, this was really impressive off-road.
Good.
I mean, just the biggest thing I think that stood out to me the most is the suspension tuning. These Bilstein shocks just perform really, really well, and this is a pretty smooth road we're on today, right now. But towing this big boat seems like we're not squatting too far. We're riding pretty well still. You don't need to load this Frontier up to get a nice quality ride, which is nice, unlike a lot of other trucks in the class. I've towed in the Ridgeline.
Yeah.
Haven't done much towing in the Tacoma. I have a 4Runner that I've towed with. That's a Champ.
Yeah.
But that's also a 2006 V8. So
oh wow.
Not too comparable.
Right. How was the Ridgeline?
Ridgeline was awesome.
Really?
Surprisingly good. But that only has a tow capacity of 5,000 pounds.
Right, okay.
All right, so we're full throttle now. Letting that 3.8 liter V6 rev out. It's doing the job. I mean, we're at altitude. What is this, about 6,000 feet here?
I'm not sure the exact altitude, but yeah, we're up here. Absolutely.
So we're not probably getting full 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque, but not bad. Does the job.
Absolutely. Does the job. Yeah.
Very comfortable. We're not getting jostled around too much here. Oh yeah, good. You've got the Formula One car.
I am a big Formula One fan.
Excellent. who's your navigation voice? I have Jeeves, who's like the British guy.
Oh, so I have, I think her name's Kate.
Kate, okay.
But she's the British. Actually, no, I think I just recently changed to South African.
A South African? There's Australian? Okay,
yeah,
good.
So the South African, the one that can still read out street names. But
That's what you want. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good.
Must have.
So we don't have trailer brake control, but we do have trailer brakes.
Right. That's actuated by the tongue hitting the hitch.
Sure.
And obviously this is very, very easy to install an aftermarket trailer brake controller on.
Okay, cool.
We were actually fully prepared to do that for this program, for this particular tow, but the trailer we got has trailer brakes on it. So,
okay, so you're already in good shape.
Exactly. Around this nice little roundabout, and back we go.
Awesome. Very smooth powertrain. Yeah, I mean, towing is a pretty easy proposition. No real issues. And this seems to be about average, or what most people would tow with a truck like this. I mean, if you're towing more than 6,000 pounds in a mid-sized truck, you're going to be getting something heavier duty.
Absolutely, and the thing is, for truck customers in general, they seem to be the most informed, or at least the most opinionated about what they want to do, what they feel like they need out of a truck.
Sure.
So
all the power, all the ground clearance, all the everything,
approach angles, everything. And they seem to at least want to talk all of that stuff when it comes to buying a truck. We're also informed about what our customers want, and that's why we made it the way we did. So, you're right that most people, even if your job is to tow a whole bunch of boats all the time, you're probably not going to move into a mid-sized truck. You're going to have a full-size or
sure, absolutely.
Like that. If you're towing this amount of weight every single day, but for our customer, which is going to the lake on the weekend or whatever it might be,
a couple times a month,
absolutely.
or maybe once a month, or
absolutely,
twice a year.
This is a happy place, because during the week it's a great truck, and it's perfectly outfitted for every adventure you could possibly want to do.
The size is really nice with this Frontier. It's it's a little bit longer than the previous generation, right?
Right.
But it still retains that narrow, pretty small footprint on the road. You can squeeze between parking spaces relatively easily. Off-road, we were on a pretty tight trail, pretty tight 2-track. Didn't have any issues running into sticks or trees. Could pick multiple lines, and that's something you can't necessarily do in a larger full-size truck.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no real surprises with towing. Does a nice job.
Good.
Haven't hit any major grades, but getting up to speed, no issues. This tow mode is very useful, up and down hills.
And when we get back, you can take it at the bottom of the hill. You'll go through the gravel a little bit, so you can kind of feel it with some bumps and stuff, how well the suspension still does while under pretty serious, or more load than normal. Not that the tongue weight's huge, but
okay, cool.
So
yeah, there's always kind of a delicate balance there with ride quality, towing capability, towing ride, and off-road capability. And you guys have hit a real sweet spot with this Frontier that it kind of does everything well. The damper tuning on these Bilsteins is just incredible. It's almost as good as you would see from an aftermarket suspension setup. I haven't driven a lot of trucks that come from the factory riding like this. So a pretty tall compliment. And this is only available in the Pro-4X, right?
The Bilstein shocks, yes. The Pro-4X and the Pro-X.
And the Pro-X, yeah.
So the Pro-X is the only difference, obviously.
Two-wheel drive.
Is two-wheel drive.
And the Pro-X has a slightly higher payload and towing capacity, right?
Correct, because it's a lighter truck. So
But honestly, if you're buying a Frontier, get the 4-wheel drive one. You're going to get stuck someday, and you're going to wish you had spent that extra. I don't know how much the difference is, but it's going to be worth it, especially with all the ground clearance and skid plates and the trail we did today. No way you could have gotten that done in 2-wheel drive.
No. With the tuning of the Bilstein shocks, is that we've been with Bilstein on the Pro-4X for so long that that's certainly been a good relationship, where I'm sure years and years and years of fidgeting and making it perfect is how we got here.
Sure.
So
cool, guys. Well, there is a taste of towing in the new Nissan Frontier. Just leave it right here.
It's
All right.
perfect.
Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. We've got more videos on the Nissan Frontier on this channel and on the Winey Road channel. Stay tuned for that later. Thanks for your directions
Absolutely.
and information.